starting to fill in the slopes now with isolation paper. It's a building product and I stick it on with liquid nails, fast grab. It's a water-based cleanup one, and you just fill in the slopes there, and later on we put more plaster and gap filler and that to smooth it up, and possibly pieces of foam as well. Working on number 3 module. I've been painting and laying track today. Painting the track first and then laying it on the painted road bed. One of the HOe tracks on the outside there has not been glued down yet. That'll be done tomorrow. Too cold outside today, too cold and wet, so stayed inside here. The outside workshop is far too cold to work into. I'll wait for nice days to get onto the other modules. I'm in the workshop today fixing the wharf to the frame. Got it all clamped down and glued at the moment. Just go around this way here. You'll see all the open frame and that now. Workshop is very cluttered at the moment, there's stuff everywhere. But hopefully it'll all come to fruition eventually. I installed the supporting foam for the plywood track base. This will need to be, this white styrene down here will have to be cut down tomorrow to suit the size, but the blue is right for the track bed, which will go around from there, around this side of the building, right around, down and out that end there. This is module 3. Most of the buildings are in their positions. There'll be a few details on it still got to go in, but all the base coat has been done now, or most of it. It's only a bit on the rock area up around further that's got to be done. Got our ballast hopper up the top there. Come down here. The bridges are in place. Few tools on the layout yet still. These buildings were on the original Colinsville. Track plan is basically the same as in the narrow gauge here as what it was in Colinsville. But all the buildings have been shifted in different positions except the one right down the far end. And these are all new buildings going on. This big tree stalk here is actually holds the overheads lighting. And down this end here, this is the only building left in the original position on Colinsville. Everything else has changed. And this is where it connects onto module 1 there. You come back around here, and this is where it will connect onto module 2. Plywood track beds are finished and have been painted now. This gives you an idea where the tracks will be going. Down the bottom one, and up the top here is the narrow gauge high line, and then the silver mine will be in this area here. In this area down here, this is where the slate mine, not the slate mine, the cement works will be going in this area here. And this old mill will be turned into a cement works and all other buildings added on to this building. So that's sort of repurposing another building. module 2 now starting to come together. We've got the silver mine up here, starting to take shape. Pump house down here. HOe track is ballasted and wired. Narrow gauge yet to be finished. Up the top there's the narrow gauge running around. We come back over here to the main dock. This will be a cement works here. Big chimney, which also holds the overhead lighting system. More cement works to go here, another building and that there. And the water tower which will supply the cement works. And the mountain up the back here, that divides the scene of the whole layout. And to the right here is where module 3 clips onto the side. There's the clips right down there. I've laid the track and sprayed it now, weathered it. I weathered it with these paints here, and then immediately after I finished spraying, I've cleaned it off with the mineral terps and a wooden block and a bit of rag just here. I just sort of rubbed it along the top like that, and that takes off all the paint off the top of the rails. If we look in closely, see if I can focus there. Yes, you can see the rails. There's a little bit of paint on it still, but I'll just put a bit of emery on that to get it off, or get it all off. And that's the broad standard gauge HOe railway track, all down and completed on module 1. After ballasting the tracks, I have fixed the ballast down with white glue, watered down white glue and isopropyl alcohol. I soaked the whole area in with isopropyl alcohol before we put the glue in. But we've just got to wait now for it all to dry. Then we'll clean up the tracks. These are the products there that I've used, with watered down Aquadare and a couple of drops of dishwashing liquid in it as well. So I'm quite satisfied with that.